the push rod has seen better days. Oh my God. What's up guys, and thank you so much for joining me today. Today we are finally tuning the Cam Silverado again. I hope that I've got everything figured out. I won't lie to you, I am a little nervous right now. We are starting earlier than I expected, so I didn't really get to do the intro I wanted to do for this. But I'm gonna go ahead and get James set up on the computer. He's down in Texas. I'll have all of his information below. I'll talk a little bit more about it later. But yeah, I am pumped right now. I cannot wait to get this thing going, so let's get right into it. Shit's getting real, boys. He's doing his thing. I cannot wait. Okay, everything was sounding good. Everything was going good. And then it sounds like something just cut loose in here. I have no idea what the hell just happened. I'm gonna let her cool off for just a second. Then I need to get the valve cover popped off. It sounds like, I don't know what it sounds. It sounded like a spring or something broke, or I don't know what's going on. So I gotta pop this off and see what the hell's going on. Got the valve cover popped off, and unfortunately, I was correct. You guys can see down in there, got a broken valve spring. Which is really odd because these maybe have a couple thousand miles on, like this whole build. So I don't know what happened there. I don't know if it was factory or what. Either way, it broke. I got one of the retainers right there. I got a magnet. I'm gonna try and make sure nothing went down in the engine. Plus side is that the valve, see if you guys can see down in there, the valve is still at the top, but I'm worried the piston pushed it up. So I'm gonna make sure there's no metal that dropped down in the engine, go ahead and get the rocker arms off, and then hopefully we can turn it. Hopefully it moves freely. Oh yes, good, heck yeah. Thankfully, nothing went down in the engine. The retainer clips are right there. Got the retainer, got the hat, and then quarter of the valve spring. I think, so I am a little worried though, because the hat came off, so that's not really a good sign. That means the valve went down pretty far. I might be good, because when I went to pull that, the other part of the valve spring out, the valve started to move a little bit. So I don't know if that just wedged in between the other valve spring and the valve itself and kept it in place. I'm honestly not sure. I'm hoping for the best, but I got to get this shit off, and then hopefully, like I said, that valve will move freely and I can spin it. If not, then yay, building another engine. Rocker arms are off. I do have vice clamps just chilling. They're barely holding on the valve right there, so it's not leaving any marks or anything. But I did notice that the push rod has seen better days. So we're just gonna go ahead and yank that. Oh my God. Oh no. Okay, well that was the part that I was talking about that I thought looked jacked up, but I was unaware that it was bent. So yeah, these are supposed to be straight, not straight. All right. And holy shit, I just pulled the other one for the intake side, and that is bent as well. So we got two bent rods that we know of for sure. It's a good day. The broken spring is just so wedged in between the valve and this valve spring right here that I didn't even need the vice clamps, because it is just holding it right in place. I am gonna swap them out. I'm getting some thinner ones to hold it in place so I can pull this out with hopefully some needle nose. If not, try and decompress this spring and get it off. But I don't think that's gonna go anywhere. So hopefully I can just yard this out, and then we can see how bad the valve is. Also, I can't find the top of the damn push rod anywhere, that little ball part that broke off. So hopefully that's not down in the engine. If it is, hopefully I can jack the truck up because it's on a hill a little bit. Hopefully I can jack the truck up and it'll roll back into the pan to the magnet. Since I don't have any actual pliers, let's try these. Yay! Got it free. Okay. Well, that's fun. I was trying to turn the valve around in my fingers, trying to see if it was off or anything, and it slipped out of my fingers and went down in the cylinder. So it's about, I can see the top of it, it's about halfway down the guide. I tried to get like a little piece of metal to go in, like a little wire to try and go in through the spark plug hole and like lift it up. I should have just waited till I had the right air fitting and then just ran air into the head to keep it at the top. Maybe I can salvage that. I don't know how I'm gonna get it out. I might just turn it over. Hopefully it's not on the D stroke so it goes down even further, but we'll see. Either way, that's how today's going. Get one last look at the carnage. Got the bent rods, broken valve. Thankfully the retainer clips didn't go down in the engine, so that's a plus, I guess, out of all of this. Got the valve hat, the keeper. Unfortunately, pretty sure this rocker arm's done. I gotta get a hold of Harlan Sharp and see if they can just replace that little cup in there. I'm not sure though. I'll reach out and see what they have to say about it. But yeah, today's video went a lot different than I anticipated. I was a little worried that something might go wrong, but I didn't anticipate something like this. I thought it was just gonna be like little finicky stuff that we could just fix while we were tuning. But yeah, I was not expecting this. Also, if any of you guys have any suggestions on how to get that valve out, I am gonna try and get some compressed air in there and see if it'll push it back up. Like I said, I might try and turn the engine over, but if it's on the if it's on the D stroke, I'm worried it's gonna drop the valve even further. But either way, we're kind of screwed, so I have no other choice. But if you guys have any suggestions, let me know in the comments below. Really hoping that it's not too bad. I'm gonna try and get a borescope in there if we can get the valve up without having to pull the head. Probably gonna have to end up pulling the head and take a look. I've got those 799 heads sitting there that I might get ready to put on there, but it really depends. I'm just worried that like a bunch of metal shavings got down in the engine. It doesn't look like there was a whole lot, but I'll have to cut the filter and check that. That'll all be in a later video. That's future me problems. But I'm really hoping that the engine's all right. Worst case scenario is either get new head for it. If the piston's screwed up or the cylinder wall is, then we'll build a 6-liter for it or something. So either way, we're gonna make it awesome. Unfortunately, car stuff has struck again. So yeah, I'm just gonna try and stay positive about it. It doesn't help getting pissed off about it. I am bummed though, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty bummed right now. But if you guys have any suggestions on how to get that up, let me know. If you guys have any suggestions on a good, decent borescope, also let me know in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching. Sorry it wasn't super eventful. I mean, it was eventful-ish, but I was hoping to be doing like cool shit if the engine's gonna come apart instead of just trying to tune it. And we barely even got into tuning, so I didn't even get really a whole lot of footage of that. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great night.